Welcome everybody. The Friday Flix is back for the 2024 season. We are less than 24 hours from opening the new Meridian Hills Country Club golf course. Today I've got a special guest, Jared Waite. We're just going to do a little walk talk down this 15th hole and again just share some words of wisdom with everybody on how we can make everybody's round enjoyable for the Memorial Day weekend. Jared, let's just start right here at the tee boxes as we walk, and again, just tell the membership what we've done to sort of improve their experience right here on all the tees.
Starting with the tee boxes, we've squared things off. We've cleaned up the edges of the tee boxes, the spacing of them, the arrangement, and the alignment towards the target areas. So you'll notice some new tee markers out here. We've switched those out this season and have a new lantern logo tee marker there. On tee boxes as we go, right? Just what can people do to help maintain the conditions, maintain the appearance of the tees? I get asked that a lot, right? Broken tee markers, what do we do with those? If you find them, pick them up, throw them in your pocket, reuse them where you can. If it's not something you want to reuse, just throw it away, throw it in the trash. Just don't leave it laying on the tee box itself. And then divots, right? If you can't find your divot, you blow it apart. I always say it doesn't matter as long as you fill the void with something. If it's a good, full, intact divot and you can lay it back in that void, go ahead and do so. If you have a shaker bottle of sand with you, or there's a sand box on the tee box near your teeing area, go ahead and grab a scoop of sand and dump that in there and just level it off.
No, I'm telling you, it's, as Jared and I walk down this 15th hole, what's awesome is there's no divots, there's no broken tees. Again, as we approach these bunkers too, we'll talk about some etiquette as we approach the bunkers. But in this email you guys are going to see today, there's going to be an attachment for the new 2024 scorecard. We did have a USGA team come out about a month ago. The slope ratings are probably not going to be as high because the playability of the golf course right now is not as firm and fast. But also we did use their recommendations on the new handicaps of the holes. What we are going to ask for everybody's cooperation though is please make sure you fill the hole by holes out, because we're going to post all scores this year for hole by holes so we can actually have the correct handicap holes for 2025. As we approach the fairways here, Jared, again, and one thing we're trying to help too is we're going to have sand bottles for walkers, sand bottles for people taking push carts, and sand bottles for the carts. But as we approach these fairways, which again, there's not one divot out here, what are the best options for replacing the divots out on the golf course on the fairways?
Really, again, the same thing, just like the tee boxes, right? It's about filling that void where the divot was taken from, so that all of the play behind you, nobody's ball will come to rest down in that void. There's a lot of rules in golf to address any number of other concerns of impediments that a ball might come across on the surface, but when a ball's down in a divot, that's just a poor situation for everybody. So if it's a full, intact, thick divot and you can lay it back in that void where it came from, you can find it, it's accessible, go ahead and do that. If not, grab a sand shaker and just lay some sand down in that void, step it in smooth, flush. That helps address the issue. It's more of just out of respect, a courtesy for the rest of the golfers, the members, the guests coming behind you, and just proper etiquette, proper form.
No, again, the place is so good. The membership's waited this long, and again, it's going to be a team effort, from everybody just to sort of help out. So if you guys do see a divot that's either laying there or not filled with sand, again, if you can just help us out, that would be fantastic. We're going to be approaching some bunkers now. I know we spent a bunch of money on all of our new bunkers. I hear there's a lot of intimidation from a lot of these high lips in the bunkers. Words of wisdom, Jared, where would you like the players to be walking in and walking out of these bunkers to help you guys with maintaining these bunkers?
So on bunkers in general, right, it's all new sand for the project. All the sands have been replaced. There's a new liner system underneath that sand, and then below that even new drainage to help remove water. So we're able to maintain the moisture content, the appearance and quality of the sand in a much more consistent manner now. As far as the surface appearance, we rake everything out in the mornings and we try to take care of traffic and any imperfections and blemishes then. However, throughout the day, again, the things you can do to ensure that the rest of the golfers behind you have a positive experience is rake out your foot traffic, right? Anywhere that you play from in the bunker, take the rake with you, right? It smooth things back out, and just be conscientious of the teeth of the rake and moving the sand around, that you're not creating piles or creating more holes, anything like that. Just a smooth surface is what we're looking for there. Regarding the bunkers and how you get in and out of them, one thing that we would ask along the same lines, right, is to be conscientious of the foot traffic and enter from the lowest elevation points around the bunker. You typically will find that's where the rakes, that's where we place them, so that they're easily accessible. But what this does is two things. Obviously, it's a little bit easier and safer to get in and out of the bunker, but then also it keeps the sand that's up on the faces of the bunkers firm and compacted in place, so that your feet don't actually disrupt that compacted surface and create a soft spot where a ball could settle or get lodged and create that fried egg lie that nobody wants.
No, that's a good point. And physically, with how deep some of these lips are, I don't think you guys will be able to crawl out of them. So again, just try to go in and out on the low areas of the bunkers. Now, as we approach these greens, and I'm just telling you, I think every golf hole is going to play totally different out here. We're standing on the 15th green where that hole location is. Last year, that wasn't even in green, but how we can maintain these greens, I think there's right ways and there's wrong ways to actually repair a ball mark. So if we could, Jared, if you want to at least show the proper way on how to fix a ball mark.
Right, yeah, so, and I'll let you zoom in here. I've got a single prong style ball mark repair tool here. You can pick these up in the golf shop if you've got one, already that's used, great. The idea is we don't want to be lifting or digging with the ball mark tool. You want to be kneading and repairing from the outer edge in towards the center. And even though there's no ball mark here, I'll just demonstrate where we entering and then just kneading it towards the center to repair it. And then we would step it smooth or with a putter and smooth that out. And that's something, again, if you play the shot into the green, you are responsible for the ball mark. It's just an etiquette thing that we take care of those things ourselves to look out for everyone else around us and to clean our tracks.
Awesome. Again, you can tell Jared and I, we're excited. We also, we got to do a little bit of promotion here since I haven't had foot traffic for a while. We've got some new caps that just came in. I thought if you're going to the race on Sunday, you got to pick one of these caps that Jared has. And then what I have on, when you guys are playing the 18th hole tomorrow, I think it's the best view on the golf course from about 150 yards out. This hat's got 1.8, but it's got the clubhouse behind that. So again, just take time to read this email today. There's more information on there that shows in this video. And one last thing. Again, you're gonna see on some of our staff shirts, Indy 21, all right? Our goal this year, again, is to keep you guys smiling when you guys step on property here. I went to a seminar this winter and it said adults only smile about 20 times a day. And again, I just told my staff, the excitement level is so high, let's us be that 21st experience to make you guys smile. So get a good night's sleep tonight. We'll see everybody tomorrow morning.